I'm Abby Thomas and I run the record label Otto Roku at Cafe Otto. Cafe Otto has been going for 17 years. We're a venue in Dalston. Capacity is about 200 and we present 7 nights a week of live music. I think PRS Foundation have been one of the earliest supporters of Otto. And that meant a lot, I think, for us in terms of confidence and in terms of being able to programme things we wouldn't have been able to take risks on. So it was really foundational for us. So yeah, it's true, Cafe Otto does support the radical community of musicians, which Daniel Blumberg mentioned in his Oscar speech this year. But it's been a difficult time for us, and PRS Foundation giving us the money through Talent Development Network has been a real lifeline for us, and we hope that we can continue to build the career of those musicians over the next 2 years. So Talent Development Network has allowed us to do sort of 4 strands of what we do. First of all, we've been funding residencies. We do 4 residencies a year that are funded with that money. What it allows us to do is add enough to the budget that artists that we invite to do residencies can actually invite people from either internationally or they come from outside of London. So often they can present collaborations that have never been done in London or actually just never happened before. We also film them and stream them on our website. So we do 10 of them a year. We also do the record label. So we fund 3 artists or 3 groups a year to go and use a recording studio. Often they're musicians that we've got existing relationships with, and it's for them to develop their practice as an artist. And that's quite a new thing for us. But what we found is giving artists that extra time and headspace to go away and develop an idea into something that we then back and fund by releasing the thing. It really kind of gives them a seed to go through with like an album cycle and seek kind of more promotion. Promoters get on board, press gets on board. It's really generative. So yeah, it's been really crucial to what we do as a programme in over a year. And we've just completed the first cycle, so looking forward to doing 2 more years. Because we're a cafe in the day, it makes it a very social space. We find a lot of musicians come to meet up and rehearse locally. So what we find is the community form a lot of their own relationships. And then we're able to listen to what they want and what they need and make those things happen. I think a big part of what Otto did early on is bring local musicians together with kind of bigger profile international musicians. Actually, one of our recordings, it's this one. This John Edwards. He's a British bass player. Steve Noble, a British drummer, and Peter Brotzmann, quite a well-known German saxophonist. This was the first recording that was released on our record label. And it's the meeting of those 3 here. And I think for us that feels like what we're able to do is build a community internationally, not just of people that play in the UK or in London. I think for us there are a couple of organisations that we work with actually repeatedly. Heart and Soul are people that we've worked with for a very long time. That's led by Robin Rocket, who's had an enormous kind of impact on how we work in terms of accessibility. And Robin's brought a new audience to Otto. So it's changed not just what we do one evening, it's sort of changed the community itself. And Sirius, we also work with them to present music via the London Jazz Festival. A lot of the musicians that we work with simply wouldn't be able to do what we do or what they do with us without the funding. So having funded us very early on, it helped us, be able to have the confidence to put these things on and know that there was a bit of money to support what we do, and also to actually just put money in artists' pockets. I think without which we might not have seen the kind of very consistent development of local artists like Pat Thomas, Seymour Wright, Elaine Mitchener. We need them and they need us.